Australia is welcoming industrious and creative foreign workers. Australia is one of the countries offering the most affordable cost of living than other major cities in the world. Forget about the general belief that moving to Australia is almost impossible. Here are 5 quickest and easiest ways to move and start a new life in Australia, either as a student or a worker. In this video, I will share with you the proven fastest and easiest ways to move to Australia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, congratulations. Your dreams are about to become a reality, I can promise you that. Before we dive in, I'll briefly talk about the benefits of relocating to Australia. Why not UK or Canada? What's in it for you? People from different countries move to Australia for a variety of reasons, including bettering their families' futures, striking a work-life balance, advancing their education, or just getting away from the bustle of city life. You should consider moving to Australia, as it has so much more to offer and relocation is quite easy. The Australian government offers numerous advantages to permanent citizens. Others move to Australia to start a new business, expand their current business, or invest in the country's many opportunities. If you obtain permanent residency in Australia, you will enjoy the same living and working rights as other Australians. Here is what you will benefit from relocating to Australia as a non-citizen. Free or subsidized healthcare from some of the world's best hospitals. Affordable education. Affordable and improved standard of living. Conducive and friendly weather. High chances of becoming a permanent resident. You will enjoy different delicacies. Easy and simple visa process, etc. Let's get to business. I will give you details of the successful relocation pathways to Australia, the visa fees and documents you must prepare. If you watch this video to the end, I will share the list of Australian states where you can easily get a PR. From research, Australia is on the list of the best 5 countries to relocate to with easy visa processing time. The first route that I will talk about is the employer-sponsored visa. Do you know that you can apply for residency after 2 years of working in Australia with this visa? Employer-sponsored visa is the most popular type of visa in Australia, and it is available to immigrants who are fortunate enough to get a company or an employer to offer them a job. I will explain how to get a visa sponsorship job in Australia in another video, so turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out. Through this easy path, you can have a chance to stay in Australia. The best approach to immigrating to Australia is through high-level positions that need training and expertise. Eligibility criteria. To be eligible, you must have an occupation on the skilled occupation list, a minimum of 2 years recent, relevant work experience, and qualifications. The visa subclass for this pathway includes Temporary Skilled Shortage, TSS Subclass 482. Employer Nominated Scheme, ENS Subclass 186. Skilled Employer Sponsored Regional, Provisional Subclass 494. Designated Area Migration Agreement. The employer-sponsored visa you apply for will depends on your age and your employer. If you have the relevant qualifications and experience to achieve a positive skills assessment. The next easiest way to relocate to Australia is with a skilled visa. If you are between the ages of 18-50, this is your chance to take the bold step. This is one of the surest and easiest routes to relocate and work in Australia. Fortunately, there are more possibilities for people to travel, one of which is a general skilled migration program. To join this program, you have to meet the requirements for a suitable occupation and then obtain the necessary points to be eligible to apply through the Australia Expression of Interest system. The steps involved in applying for this include: identify an occupation in demand, score at least 65 on the Australian points list, secure a positive skills assessment, take an English test, lodge an expression of interest, receive an invitation to apply, lodge formal application, take the police criminality test. Also, complete medical checks. Then, receive a permanent residency visa. Remember that speaking fluent English is one of the primary prerequisites. You can find a variety of employment by using the program's efficient business listings and other features. Partner or family visa is another pathway to relocate to Australia. To do this, you must have an Australian partner, husband or partner in a romantic relationship. Yes, you don't have to be married to enjoy this package as long as you can prove your relationship. All you have to do is ask a close relative, spouse, or partner who resides in Australia to put your name forward for an Australian visa. However, falling head over heels in love is not enough. Your visa application must indicate that the relationship is genuine and long-term and that both of you desire to live in Australia. This necessitates the submission of images, personal notes, and confirmations from friends and family members, among other things. Partner visas are typically granted in 2 stages. The first stage is a 2-year temporary partner visa. If the partnership lasts longer than 2 years, a permanent visa will be granted. Exemptions may be granted in extraordinary circumstances. Now to the most popular and fastest. The student visa. This should not be a surprise. A lot of people like you have successfully relocated to Australia through this means. I mentioned earlier that Australian visa processing is simple and stress-free. Yet, you just have to make up your mind and push forward to get your student visa. Most international students have successfully gotten their permanent residency. They say that life is a full-time education. It should come as no surprise that many individuals value formal schooling. Not only will it aid in the molding and honing of the acculturation process in Australia over the course of years of study, but the Australian government respects individuals who studied within the bounds while speaking negatively about visa applications from those who studied outside of them. Eligibility criteria. The Australia student visa is also referred to as subclass 500. You will be eligible for a student visa only if you want to study a registered course or part of it on a full-time basis. And the maximum validity of the student visa is 5 years. The course you wish to pursue must be registered with the Commonwealth Register of Institutions and Courses for Overseas Students. Issued an electronic confirmation of enrolment certificate. This is to confirm your enrollment in an Australian university. Genuine temporary entrance statement. This is proof of your intention to come to Australia only to study and not to settle down here. 4 recent passport-sized photographs. Certified or notarized copies of transcript, document of academic results. Overseas student health cover, approved by the Australian government. This health insurance provides basic medical and hospital cover. You can purchase this insurance through your university. Results of tests in the English language like IELTS, TOEFL, and PTE if you are a non-native English speaker. Evidence of monetary means for covering all expenses during the period of study. Financial requirements. To get your student visa, you must prove that you have the funds to cover your course fees, travel, and living costs. Finally, the next easy way to relocate to Australia is using the working holiday visa. I know what is going through your mind, but this route is another way to explore Australia, and within 6 months, you can get fixed for a job sponsorship and change your visa. It is doable for anyone between the ages of 18 and 30. Although you won't be able to work for an employer for more than 6 months at a time, you will have the chance to enjoy and travel to Australia. Now, this is the most important part. Each of the ways that are mentioned above has different document requirements and different timeframes ranging from 2 months to 18 months to obtain the visa. With this visa you can do short-term work in Australia to help pay for your holiday. Study for up to 4 months. You can travel to and fro in Australia as many times as you want. Do 3 months of specified work to become eligible for a second working holiday visa. Eligibility criteria. Hold a passport from an eligible country or jurisdiction. Be between 18 to 35 years old. Apply online from outside of Australia. Do not be accompanied by dependent children. Earlier in this video, I promised to list the states in Australia where you can easily get permanent residence. They are Tasmania, South Australia, and New South Wales. The top on the list is Tasmania. You might also take into account New South Wales and South Australia for PR. Though, the finest state in Australia to work and seek higher education in New South Wales. South Australia is one of the most reasonably priced Australian jurisdictions in which to live permanently. You'll enjoy yourself regardless of the Australian state you choose to relocate to. This will be all for now. If you made it to this point, you deserve an award. I hope you find the tips provided in this video very helpful. As mentioned earlier, other relocation videos on how to get visa sponsorship jobs will be available. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share the video with your friends and give it a thumbs up if you find this content helpful. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching.